What up, y'all? Paul, formerly known as motherfucking Looney, back in the house again. Alright, this time I figure I got out of prison twice, man. So, this last time after 14 years, first time after like 3. And, uh, both times I had some funny, kind of interesting shit happen on the way home. Um, the first one, when you get out of Anamosa, you go to the bus stop in Cedar Rapids. They'll take you there and then they drop you off. And one of the things I remember, striking me odd that day, one, I got to see what the fucking guards ate for breakfast every morning because I usually wasn't up that early or in the chow hall that early. But because I was, on this day before I left, I got to, man, they had these fire ass fucking, like, eggs they'd made with fucking sausages, like little omelets and shit, and fucking like shit that I ain't never had while I was there, other than on the black market. I mean, it still wasn't that good. So, and I'm like, yeah, they would give me the best fucking meal on the fucking way out. You know what I'm saying? And then on the way home, I swear to God, that fucking Mama, Mama, I'm coming home. That shit comes on, so that fucking struck me out and always stuck in my fucking head. I had a buddy who he got out the same day as I did. Well, he was an associate. It wasn't real close, but he was cool. So they drop us off at the bus station and they leave. And we walk down the gas station. And I think I was still smoking back then. We got some fucking cigarettes or something. I think I might have grabbed a beer or something, 40 or something. And we come back. We get back to the fucking. Oh yeah, there was a man. I even forgot about this fuck part. But yeah, we're yeah. So I'm glad I fucking end up telling this story too. We're in the bus station, and dude, the guy that's with me that just got out too, he starts talking to this black chick. They strike up conversation. He lets her know that we just came out of the joint and shit, and she's like, "Oh, you might have known my brother, Leslie Branson." Well, as it turned out, I did. I knew him all the way back from in Eldora. He'd been my cellie at one time in the hole, and we got into it. But he was he was off, man. He had mental issues and shit. And I had already been. I'd started out in my first camp with the motherfucker, and he got sent out of that camp because he just come out one day out in the middle of the fucking day room, butt fucking naked, started like writing a letter or something. The bride that was in the bubble is yelling, "Sir, you gonna have to go back to your room, put fuck clothes on," and he just ignored her. Long story short, they come and threw a blanket around him, cuffed him up, took him to the hole. He ends up going to Anamosa. We end up being there together. Uh, so yeah, my whole stint, man, over there, I was around this cat, and all I know is, one day in Anamosa, he was always bugging out. Well, they had strip cells over there in the infirmary where they'll strip you butt naked and keep you in there if you're acting crazy. They'll put you in these fucking like safety fucking padded fucking clothes and shit, and sometimes they strap you in, strap you to boards, shit like that. Well, I wasn't over there when it happened, but the story was that Leslie had fucking asthma, man, and the guards, he's over there bugging out, making them run in on him like they usually do. And from what I heard, though, I knew a guy that worked over there, and he said that it sounded like they were sticking his head in the fucking toilet, like waterboarding his ass. They definitely had sprayed so much fucking mace they couldn't even breathe, was over there coughing. That ended up being what fucking killed him. A lot of the black inmates and shit were pissed off about it. Next day, marched over there. Did nothing end up happening. I remember it being posted across the institutional channel that there's all these rumors flying, but we assure you this inmate died of natural causes. No, the fuck he didn't. If I know you're allergic to fucking garlic, if I know you're allergic to garlic, and I put that shit in your food, and then you end up fucking dying from it, hey, guess what? motherfucking, I just killed you. That is not a fucking natural causes. That's pretty much what happened, man. And, but, you know, some time had gone by since that happened. Well, this just happens to be old boy's sister that dude's talking to at the bus station. They're from fucking Des Moines. You know, we're on the other side of fucking Iowa, man. So it's just so fucking weird. And dude don't know dude's name like that. So he wouldn't even have known who she was talking about because she didn't say nothing about him dying. None of that shit. All she said is, oh, you might know my brother Leslie. And I was like, I was like, yeah, Brinson, Leslie Brinson. She's like, yeah. I said, yeah, I've known him all the way since Eldora. I said, I said, that's fucked up what they did to your brother in there. She's like, what do you mean? I said, what do you mean what I mean? Because we don't know what the fuck the people got told. I mean, I guess they would have said natural causes and shit, but that's what she's like, yeah, they said he just died in his sleep in there. I said, fuck no, he didn't die in his sleep. And I ran down the fucking story to her, and she didn't, I don't know, she didn't seem like she's believing me or taking it that deep. I said, look, it might be too late now. I don't know if you can resume the body, whatever. I said, but if I was your people, I'd go after them motherfuckers. So, yeah, that was strange as fuck. So then I get on a bus and, you know, to go back to fucking Davenport, and we make a stop. And I'm talking to this young black kid on the bus. Shit, he recognized the clothes I was wearing and stuff, struck up conversation with me knowing I just got out the joint. I go into this restaurant to eat, man. And, you know, you just get weird about, like, in there, man, I swear it was a thing out here at one time where motherfuckers just didn't stare, you know what I mean? Unless they was trying to fight or fuck. And, but nowadays everybody just stares. It just, I don't know, it is what it is. But it weirded me out when I got out back then. And, I'm watching this dude fucking staring at me, and I'm looking because he's looking, and then his old lady sitting there looking, and you know what I mean? I know they're talking about, but I don't know what the fuck they're saying. And so as I get further over to order my shit, because there's a little line, fucking dude says something like to the lines of like, why you staring at my old lady or some shit, which is funny because I wouldn't, she old ordinary looking ass fucking bitch, you know what I mean? But anyway, I was like, you know, I knew that motherfucker had been staring, so I don't know, I was already like, you know, kind of prepared to fucking come at him. And he's so he's like, yeah, why you staring at your old lady? I said, look, dog, I just got out of the penitentiary. I said, what the fuck makes you think that I was staring at her, huh? And I look back, like, you know, towards where his ass is and shit. Hey, this motherfucker turns beat fucking red, tells her, come on, we're getting out of here. They get up and leave. They leave their fucking food there. I didn't even have to order my first goddamn meal out, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, they fed me good in there. Now I get a free meal. Both these motherfuckers. I ate their shit, took it on the bus, shared some with dude. He thought it was hilarious, a little black kid. That was my first, you know, time going home. This time, I had a buddy got out before I did, Red. I can't remember his first fucking name. We called him Red. Chunky redhead motherfucker. His last name was Nut, I believe. And it's fucked up. But anyway, dude's a good motherfucker. Shout out, boy, if you happen to hear this or whatever. Anybody knows you, it's a good son of a bitch. He got out a couple weeks Friday. We hung out in there. And so I told the motherfucker, I said, look, man, I've been in here all these years, done 14. I said, because he lived right there in the town where I was getting on the bus stop. And I said, look, man, fucking smoke me up, because I knew he smoked and shit. I said, I want to get chiefy, you know what I mean? I'll get on that bus and I'll just be floating. And he's like, yeah, I got you. But, you know, you're so used to motherfuckers telling you shit in there and then not doing it. So I was half-ass expecting, half-ass not. I had the phone number I got. On the way to the goddamn bus station, the van gets pulled over, which I thought was fucking hilarious. I'm talking shit the whole fucking time. They're getting a ticket and shit for fucking speeding, which they were shitty. So when we got to the bus station, they just let me go, got the fuck out of there. So I called dude, man. He shows up. It's early as fuck in the morning. I didn't know if I was going to get a hold of him. I got a hold of him. He was waiting on me. He comes, smokes me up, gives me 2 fucking joints. And we're riding around the block, just chiefing. I got probably fucking 15, 20 minutes before I gotta get on the bus. And this motherfucker, I had some, shitty ass fucking DLC shoes and shit. I just got out of the fucking hole and got into it with a guard right before I left. And so this motherfucker, he takes his shoes off, and I can't remember what they was, but they was nice. There's some white motherfuckers. They was nice compared to the fucking DLC bullshit I had. So he's like, "Here, dog, I got more at home." I was like, "Man," I said, "For real, that shit meant so much to me." So, man, but look, I get out, we show love, whatever, and fucking, I'm so high, man. I'm afraid I'm gonna get on the wrong bus. I'm asked questions. Plus, I got anxiety like a motherfucker. I ain't been out in 14 fucking years, so my anxiety's through the goddamn roof. I get on the fucking bus, which it was some black dude put motherfuckers on the bus, and Odie, back up, man. I remember him saying something stupid to me, man. Like I was trying to steal a seat on the fucking bus or something, but I showed him the proper shit. I get on there. Man, I can't remember if it's this first guy I'm talking to, some gay black dude. He was cool as fuck. I ended up telling him I just got out after all this time and shit, man. And he's like, just to show you that, how good it is out here and da da da. I can't remember exactly what the fuck he said, but long story short, he gave me like $50. I was like, man, fucking love, man. Usually I don't take shit from motherfuckers, period. But fuck, I just got out. I'm trying to get whatever I can. They give you $100 gate fee on the way out the door. You know what I mean? So that's all I got to my fucking name. So I was happy. I was like, fuck yeah. So I'm talking to different motherfuckers and it's cool. But the thing is I'm so goddamn high. I remember at one fucking point, I kept forgetting. I kept thinking I was on a transport fucking van going somewhere because that's the only place I'd ever gone over the years. And then I'd hear a baby cry or something, and I'd get fucking shivers and goosebumps and shit because I remember I was free. 14 years, a long fucking time. So, and then at another point, listen, I think this motherfucker went and got some of the best fucking weed he could find because I swear at one point, man, I feel like I was floating outside the goddamn bus. I was so fucking high. And then yeah, we had these different stops and I kept worrying that I was gonna get on the wrong fucking bus to the wrong fucking state. I was coming to Indiana, and my sister and shit was over here. But yeah, it's pretty much some of my coming home stories. I mean, we stopped a couple places to get food then too. I didn't have no more incidents like that first one. I was just so fucking anxiety ridden and weirded out being around people and didn't know how to order. I remember I just got a drink and got the fuck out of there. But yeah, that was 5 years ago, man, and fucking out here 2 kids later and doing all right, man. Fucking other than some surgeries and injuries, but shit, that's how I'm getting this content and these videos to you. So it is what it is, and that's my story of the day. And shit, thug life, motherfuckers. Till next time, peace.